Hi, Maha. Let's see, your first attempt at a paraphrase. I already noticed a couple errors. First of all, um, no, it's not okay to have more than 150 words. Yeah, it's not. Okay, but let's just see here. The clinical iceberg. Okay, that's fine. Capitalize your title. Okay, so I see an error here. First of all, although that should be indented. Okay, you should have an indentation right here to about right here. Okay. So please do that. Although health and normality are interchangeably used words, they don't have that much similarity. Okay, why are you leaving a space here? Okay, you should have the next sentence start right there. To avoid the confusion, okay, spelling mistake clarifies health as not only the absence of an illness, but also being physically. Okay, you don't put the comma here, it should be right here, yeah? And socially fine. Many people. Okay, so again, you're leaving it is a technical issue, but start the next sentence here unless it's a new paragraph. It's a new paragraph. The next sentence is indented. That means leaving space. Okay, many people everywhere and since ages. Okay, this is informal, so you don't want to use that. Misunderstand that definition of health. They think that being free from disorders means being healthy. Okay, so I think you're spending too much time defining what health is here. So that's part of the reason that you're over the word count. Medical scientists use the iceberg to express some health cases among people. Okay, I'm not sure if that's exactly accurate. Okay, but it's good that you're trying to define what the iceberg is. The clinical iceberg consists of two parts. One is observable. Okay, I think you want to see visible cases that reach healthcare immediately. The other is the hidden side that I can't move this. Okay, let's see. Can't move the page. The other. Jeez, why can't I get? Okay, sorry about that. I had a little technical difficulty because it can lead to serious cases if not discovered. Okay, that's fine. The clinical iceberg is divided into 6 categories. Okay, so this is about 150 words right here. So you're way over the word count and you would lose marks in the exam for that. Okay, so we need to work on that. The seen part of the iceberg includes 2 categories. First, people that are in their last days of life, not in life. Because of severe disease. Second, individuals with obvious signs and symptoms. Okay. The rest 4 categories. Okay, the rest of the categories, not the rest of the 4 categories, are the hidden part of the clinical iceberg, ordered respectively from earliest to discover to the hardest. I'm not sure what you're trying to say exactly there. Again, your paragraph structure is very difficult to read for me. Okay, people with no symptoms, but after being examined by a physician, some signs for certain illnesses may appear. Furthermore, another hidden group is people that are apparently fit. However, unfortunately, they are threatened by deadly disease that they haven't discovered yet. Okay, it's fine. For instance, like I'm not sure what this word is. Thermal is an example of disease that this group suffer from. Okay, deep in the clinical iceberg, people who have regularly bad habits like smoking, some visible signs properly like obesity, they seem to be normal, but actually they are in danger of disease. Okay, so that's fine. You're describing each category. Youth represent the majority of this group because they are okay. So I think you're explaining too much here. It's important to be informed that being free from disease, although the existence of their habits doesn't mean being healthy. It can be proven over time. The last group in the iceberg are people with no signs, symptoms. Okay, so I think it's way more than 225, by the way. It's probably closer to 325. Also, you're just being too wordy with your explanation, yeah? The task was to explain what the clinical iceberg is and then explain the brief stages and why it's important. Okay, so yeah, this is a good first effort. You're definitely paraphrasing, that's great, but we need to work on selecting exactly what you want to paraphrase, okay? Good job.